You know it's always Hangover Gang in the building. Look, man, I let this one breathe for a couple of days before I checked it out because I wanted the internet to absorb what was happening here. But today we get to The Machine, Tom MacDonald's newest track that he dropped on Friday. We gotta check it out, man. Happy Monday. Let's get the week started on the right foot. The Machine, Tom MacDonald. Let's do it, Hangover Gang.
I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Why the hell can't I just be American without getting political? The system gon' suppress us all, they don't care about the cost. How's this a democracy when we got communists in charge? Cancel culture Nazis, all they're missing is the swastikas. Honestly, this is a psychological holocaust. Pumping propaganda through the screen and straight into your brain. You ain't on a plantation, but you definitely still a slave. Race theory is indoctrinating children. Tell blacks they're disadvantaged, tell whites they got white privilege. What a brilliant way to reinforce division. If whites believe they have it easy, they will never help you fight the system. And now they burning books in untraditional ways. They just traded newspapers for the digital age. Now the facts can be deleted with no physical flames. They just change the information and the truth gets erased. They keep...
I said that. That is so funny that he said that because I've said that same thing about newspapers and books because once you get rid of it and it's all digital, see, they make you think, oh, because it's digital now you can read it online, now it's easier to see because now it's on a computer. But no, because it's so easy to just delete the stuff. If it's in a book, it's there, it's solid, you can't do anything about it. But if it's digital, they can just delete this part, move this part, put a little razzle dazzle on that part. That is so funny that he said that. That's crazy. You look, man, Tom MacDonald always hitting us with the bars, always hitting us with things that us deep thinkers agree with. If you don't agree with it, you're just not thinking deep enough. If you're thinking that when he talks about telling, you know, the system telling whites that they have white privilege and blacks that they're disadvantaged, then you'll always think you're disadvantaged, which is why I said that I would never watch another slave movie. Ever. I would never put my money into a movie about slaves because they're reinforcing the topic. And then the same thing about the other side. So it's crazy how it all works out, man. It's crazy that some of the powers that be really do want to just see us divided because I was just talking about this literally the other day that I have really rarely ever encountered any racism in my life. But that's just me. That's just my story. I grew up in the South. You know, I'm from PA, but I grew up in the South and no one's ever said, hey, you know, that crazy to me. Anyway, let's keep going, man. Tom MacDonald, The Machine.
Keep
Love it.
screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Progressive and traditional are hitmen hired to kill the individual. They label people red or blue, divide us, they don't ever help. They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself. Go ahead and vote, cause both the parties are the same side. Two teams, one coach, controlled by the same guys. Left wing, right wing, both help the same bird fly. Brainwashing everybody at the same time. The internet was once a place that we could get our facts from. Now it's been monopolized, it's Google or it's Amazon. Who fact checking the fact checkers? I can answer that one. The people who control the narratives through the platforms. Let me break this down for you, simple as I can, Kate. They use social conditioning to put you in the rat race. It doesn't matter if you're first or third or if you're last place, you're still a rat, and they're the cats who kill you so you can't escape.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look, man, look. I need a Hangover Gang in the comment, man. I need a Hangover Gang in the comment right now. Put it in the comment. HOG Hangover Gang, because let me tell you something right now. I get excited for stuff like this. Tom MacDonald's going extra hard on this one. I don't know why. I don't know what's changed, but there's something different about his flow. There's something different about the way that he is just painting this picture for us and telling us a story. This one's different. This is different. I like this beat a lot better too. Like this, I like some of his beats, but this one in particular, this one's hitting a little different, man. Tell me that line. Tell me how you felt about that line when he said, 2 teams, same coach. Tell me about that. I never heard it. I never really heard it put like that, but I like that. Dang, it makes you think, doesn't it? It just really makes you think. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna keep on going. Labels are literally created. Okay, take phones. Take Apple, Samsung. Literally, it's division in the simplest form. It's division. They both do the same thing. Let's be honest. Like, let's be blunt here. They do the same damn thing. Phones make phone calls, phones text, phones surf the web, you can play games, play music. They're literally the same thing. They're make two different ones so that you have to choose a side. So Android or are you iPhone? You have to choose a side. They literally do that with every single thing. Brands of clothing, political parties. There's literally a football team, any sports team. They literally have sides that you have to choose. So you're never agreeing. You live your whole life in disagreement with somebody else. Think about that. Let's listen to a little bit more of that. Actually, let's run some of that back, man. We got to give Tom credit on that one because that one was just super fire. We got to give him credit on that one. Let's run some of that back.
At the same time, the internet was once a place that we could get our facts from.
True.
Now it's been monopolized. It's Google or it's Amazon. Who fact checking the fact checkers? I can answer that one. The people who control the narratives through the platform.
Stop. Because if you missed that, I'm sorry, I'm stopping. This one's really getting me. I'm amped up today. This one's really getting me. Because who is checking the fact checkers? I said that same thing. Tom MacDonald is saying everything that I agree with, everything that I have thought of, he's saying it right now. And I think that goes for a lot of us. Who's fact checking the fact checkers? Who does it? Because so many things I want to say. I'm sorry. Let's let it run. I'll let it run for a minute. I ain't gonna stop it anymore. I'm sorry.
Everybody at the same time. The internet was once a place that we could get our facts from. Now it's been monopolized. It's Google or it's Amazon. Who fact checking the fact checkers? I can answer that one. The people who control the narratives through the platforms. Let me break this down for you, simple as I can, Kate. They use social conditioning to put you in the rat race. It doesn't matter if you're first or third or if you're last place. You're still a rat, and they're the cats who kill you so you can't escape.
Facts.
They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. I am just a man who knows they're scared of a nation that's thinking critical. They kill us or they lock us up for nothing like we're criminals. Divide us because they know that unified we are invincible. Questioning the government's agenda is controversial, but promoting guns and liquor in our music is commercial. They're confusing us with pronouns they made up to make us triggered. You can call me what you want, but just don't call me late for dinner. School teaches you to learn and never teaches you to think. So you absorb misinformation, then you practice what they preach. You ain't free, can't you see that's how they want you to act? That's called conforming to the norm, you don't need freedom for that. I'm not Republican or liberal or left-wing or right-leaning. I took the red pills because that's who's fighting for my freedoms. And you don't need to choose to be accepted. They both fake teams. Evil runs the world now like hell ain't got no vacancy.
Bam! Got nothing to say. I want to hear that again. I want to hear that part again. At least some of it.
To learn and never teaches you to think. So you absorb misinformation, then you practice what they preach. You ain't free, can't you see that's how they want you to act? That's called conforming to the norm, you don't need freedom for that. I'm not Republican or liberal or left-wing or right-leaning. I took the red pills because that's who's fighting for my freedoms. And you don't need to choose to be accepted. They both fake teams. Evil runs the world now like hell ain't got no vacancy. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid.
Close the door on that one, Tom. Close the door because he put it down. He said everything he needed to say and more. Tom MacDonald is one of those artists, man. Is one of those artists that I feel like a year or two ago, reacting to Tom MacDonald videos, I always used to say, will the content get old? Will we get tired of hearing it? No. The answer is no. I'm going to tell you why. Because the presentation is always different. And this is one, he went different on this one. This felt really, really heartfelt. I feel like the way he was just saying it just felt a little different. I agree with so many of these things that he said, and so many of the things were just firing off in my brain like, dang, I say that. I think that. That's what I think. And I'm gonna tell you right now, being in my career profession, for those of you that know, and for those of you that don't, you'll find out eventually, I guess, if you just look it up. I don't get a chance to express my real opinion very often, and it's dangerous. What he said, expressing your opinions are dangerous, and they are, especially in my profession. You say what you think. No one really wants to hear what you think. You just present the information. But I don't get the chance to put in what I think. Like, oh, that's stupid, or that's a good idea, or whatever. And as a human being, as me in my work mode, I know that I can't have that opinion. But me as a human being, I'm allowed to think, right? I'm allowed to believe certain things like, nah, that's stupid, or I don't get that. That doesn't make any sense. It's not something I would do. And when I come here to YouTube, when I come here with you and I'm talking to you right here and we're listening to Tom MacDonald together and you're on your side and you're saying, yeah, just not get you, and you typing in the comments and I'm saying the same thing back, I know that we're relating to each other. I know that we get each other. And you know that this is my time to really express what I think and what I feel. And Tom MacDonald is good with saying these things. So I'm very happy with this song. Loved it. Tom MacDonald, The Machine video by Nova. Awesome video. And he really went in. But you know what? I got to know your thoughts. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, please. Hangover Gang definitely in the building on this one. So talk to me, man. And I'll see you in the next one.